Good afternoon and welcome to the Dean's List reception. My name is Patrick Hagen. I'm the newer dean on campus, and one of the things that attracted me to the campus is the fact that we're small and we can give personal attention and get to know each other, and also recognize each other when we have successful moments and support each other when there are difficulties. So I think it's a really wonderful community in that sense. And so I'm glad to be here today again to help our students celebrate the success. Our first speaker is Beau Schroeder. Beau is from Viroqua, and he earned highest honors last semester as a freshman. So, Beau.
Good afternoon. My name is Beau Schroeder, and I'm a freshman here at UW-Richland. I graduated from Kickapoo High School in 2010, and I was asked to speak here at this reception to tell you about my journey from high school to college. The transition from being a Kickapoo Panther to a Richland Roadrunner was a long and complicated process. Dating back to last February, I thought I had my heart set on going to UW Stout in Menominee, Wisconsin, because they had my dream major, hotel restaurant management. After I had decided to attend UW Stout last year, I was so happy to tell my girlfriend, who lives in Richland Center, the good news. She told me that she was so happy for me, but unfortunately, after hearing her tone of voice, I knew better. And I knew that she really wanted me to go to UW-Richland, so I could be there for her during her senior year at Richland Center High School. So without her knowing, I came to this campus for a visit. I met with Lisa Bailing and John Poole with one of my best friends, Josh Joseph. He knew that he was going to go here, but we both knew that I wasn't totally sold on going here. After John and Lisa gave us a great tour and layout of the campus, I turned to Josh and said, "You know, I think I could learn to like this place." After I put my UW-Richland t-shirt in my car and drove to Jefferson Elementary School here in town, where my mom teaches, I told her that I wanted to go to UW-Richland because I believe that here is the best place to start. That night, when I got home, I called my girlfriend to tell her that I wanted to live in Richland Center next year. When she heard the news, she was so thrilled that I'd be going to school in the same town as her. 6 months later, I was walking to my first day of college, 2 weeks before the actual school year started, for a course called Crash. Crash was 1 week class that basically gave you a jump start to the college life. It not only taught me new ways to study, succeed, and to fit in, but it also showed me what it was like to crash in college. In every college student's career, no matter how good a student they are, there will become a time where the student is overwhelmed or even fails at a task in which they worked very hard for. That crash course taught me that it's okay not to be perfect, and it's okay not to succeed at everything you do here at UW-Richland. It's more about learning from your mistakes, moving forward, and eventually learning how to become a successful college student without having your life consumed by your grades. I know all of us students are here because we work very hard, got exceptional grades, and put our education in front of a lot of other things. I'm here to tell you that even though we have received Dean's List honors this semester, I would hope that you wouldn't be disappointed in yourself if next semester you fell short of that milestone. I believe that if a student tries his or her best, believes in themselves, and passes all their classes while putting the best efforts into their academics, that those students are just exceptional as we are. Even though all of us are here to receive an education and to put forth our best efforts, I am aware that many of us have had to overcome obstacles along the way. These obstacles may range from high expectations to being employed, being part of a clever team, or having a family of your very own. We, as students, should not let uncontrollable factors impede our will to succeed in the classroom. Rather, use these hurdles to further build upon and learn from. Next fall, I'm going to be attending UW Stout for hotel restaurant management. I someday hope to have a family of a loving wife, 5 kids, and have a big log cabin in the wilderness on a lake. These have been all goals of mine for a very long time, and I am certain that UW-Richland has laid out a good foundation for me to obtain these goals. Even though I have only been in college a short while, I am certain that UW-Richland could not have given me a better start to my college career, and I am lucky to have received a scholarship as well. I truly believe when John Poole came to my school last year and said, UW-Richland is the best place to have the start you want, he wasn't lying. In conclusion, thank you, Dean Hagen, for having me, and thank you all for your time. I'd like to thank all of our professors here at UW-Richland because they do such an exceptional job of preparing us for the future. I would also like to say good luck to you all this semester at UW-Richland, and I know that all of you will have many achievements in store for you in your future endeavors. Last but not least, I think we owe a big round of applause to our Dean, Patrick Hagen.
Rosanne Johnson is a non-traditional student. She's from Richland Center, and last semester earned high honors at UW-Richland. So please welcome Rosanne.
Good afternoon. As Dean Hagen said, my name is Rosanne Johnson, and I'm a returning adult student. I have been asked to say a few words today about my educational experiences as a non-traditional student and my future goals. Non-traditional has been the story of my life. When you consider a non-traditional student, the first obvious thing that comes to your mind is old. Not necessarily over the hill, but older. That reality really hits home when a professor says, "This is easy. You should remember it from high school." For the most part, though, it is true. For whatever reason, a person is seeking to further their education at a different age than a traditional student just out of high school. There could be any number of reasons. They could be working on a second degree. Maybe they just lost their job. There are endless circumstances that may have prevented them from going to college. In my case, I went from being a college-tracked high school student to a high school graduate with a 9-month-old baby. That one choice to raise my baby completely changed the direction of my life. It started a series of circumstances that delayed my pursuit of a college education for nearly 20 years. For most of those years, I was a single parent, working full-time at fairly respectable but dead-end jobs that paid just enough to support us. I had often thought about going back to school, but I was too consumed with survival to make my education a priority. I did, however, encourage my boys to take advantage of every educational opportunity. In fact, they both started taking college courses here at UW-Richland while still in high school through the Academic Alliance Program and Youth Options. They both continued on the traditional route, and I have been a proud parent of 2 UW-Madison students. We had come a long way and accomplished a lot. I had raised 2 intelligent young men who were starting their life out making good choices. When my oldest son started UW-Madison, I was struck with the fact that he was experiencing college life and I never had. I decided right then and there that I would. I enrolled part-time here at UW-Richland and continued to work full-time while raising my youngest son. Ironically, I wasn't sure what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I began with general classes while researching careers. During that research, I consulted a local veterinarian about becoming a vet tech, and I was hired as a veterinary assistant. It was quite a challenge to juggle a new job, soccer games, cooking, cleaning, studying. But I was motivated, found the classes fascinating, and managed to keep my grades up. During the second year of college, life happened. My mom moved to Richland Center because she needed full-time care due to Alzheimer's. It was too much. I finished the semester and promised myself that I would someday return. 4 years later, my mom passed away. My oldest son graduated from UW-Madison with honors, with a double major in computer engineering and computer science. My youngest son started UW-Madison, and I, as promised, am back as a full-time student. I'm still working part-time as a veterinary assistant, and I really enjoy it. Unfortunately, there are no benefits. So I am again researching careers, and I'm strongly leaning towards nursing. So what are my future plans? My goal is to earn an associate's degree here at UW-Richland while taking the prerequisites to enroll in the UW-Madison nursing program. Who knows, maybe I will graduate with my younger son. To me, education is an opportunity we choose, and at the same time, it is a gift. How fortunate we are to have UW-Richland with small classes and the professors that are willing to go that extra mile to help us. As students, we can choose to think positively and approach the demands of college as an opportunity, or we can choose not to. Charles Swindoll, the founder of the radio program Insight for Living, said, "I am convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it." You may be thinking that none of this applies to you, but whether you are 20 or 40, life happens. Sometimes it is from circumstances out of our control, and sometimes it is from decisions we make. The important thing is how we react to it and what we do about it. It is your choice, whether traditional or non-traditional, to take advantage of the gift of knowledge, to not give up on your dreams, and to live your life to your fullest potential. The choices you make will change the direction of your life.